My friends, welcome to my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series. Today I will be working on exercise 114, which is an easy one. It's not complicated at all. I decided I will be using part design to build this model, and I will start from bottom up. So I'll leave this image on XY plane and go from there. So let's go ahead and switch the workbench to part design. Part is my default workbench, so I have to do that switching. And first thing first, create a body in part design, and then we are going to go ahead and create a sketch. Actually, before that, I would like to adjust the location of this image, which should have been done before anything else. I want to say this is my center, so that way it will be easier for me to actually draw the slot. Let's take that axis cross away by pressing A plus C on the keyboard, or from the view tab there is toggle axis cross. Alright, now let's go ahead and work with our sketching. I want to do that on XY plane. XY and hit OK. So first thing first, I want to do this bottom rectangular block first, and I will go with a rounded rectangle. I want to go ahead and do some constraints right now. Alright, and these 2 points, actually I can make them symmetric by this axis, so that way at least one thing we put it down. And then the length between these two is given as 50. So there is that, and also the overall length of the rectangle is 120. Right. So we'll have to set it down like this. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make these holes real quick. Now we can go ahead, pin this thing down. The distance between these two would be 35, and that's it. So we got our rectangular base built. I'm gonna go ahead and rename that to sketch base and make a pad of 20. So we got the base built. On top of that, we will have to build this slotted collar, but it has a different depth. So we can think about this inside depth later, but let's go ahead and build another sketch on XY plane, and then close it and go back to the sketch. I must say sketch slotted collar, right? And I want to, on the Z direction, it should be 20. I want to attach it with the pad dot, should be length 20. Yes, so there. Now we have this sketch sitting on top of the pad, and there I want to draw a slot. Okay, I think at this point I can hide this one so I can see the underneath, and this slot is 50. We can say this is 50, and this radius is, we'll have to build 2 slots, so this is going to be radius pin, and let's build another slot. It will have the same center, but the radius would be different. 15. All right, we got that. It's floating because there, it's not floating anymore. I can go ahead and make another pad out of it. Or is it going to be 25? So 25. Okay, so another thing is to the inside, this inside one, we should push it down for 5. I can do that easily. Just so now I can select it individually, right? And I can say select that, and then make a pocket for 5 mm. So that takes it down. One way to check it if we accomplished our goal is to actually go to View tab and say clipping plane, and I want to clip on the Y direction and look from this here. So the pocket, it did actually work. So this face is pushed down by 5 mm. So we got that. Finally, we want to make a fillet. It would be here, and I want to say it should be 5 mm. Now because this fillet cannot be done only on this line, should be going around, so it's choosing to go around all the way. So even though I picked only this line, it will create the fillet all around. All right, I think that's our object. Pretty easy. I hope you liked this process. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.